You were not born to live a life of quiet desperation. You weren't put here to merely exist, to wake up, go through the motions, and hope for something better someday. Let me tell you something profound. You were born for greatness. Not the kind of greatness measured by money or status, but the kind that fills your soul and sets your spirit on fire. The kind that makes you wake up every morning with purpose, passion, and an unstoppable drive to create the life you were meant to live. Do you feel that fire inside you, that spark, that hunger for more? Because it's there. It's always been there. But life has a way of burying it. The voices of doubt, fear, and criticism, whether from others or yourself, try to drown it out. And over time, you start to forget, you start to settle, you tell yourself, this is just how it is. This is all I can hope for, but I'm here to tell you that is a lie. You were created with unique gifts, talents, and a purpose that no one else on this planet can fulfill. That means there is no one like you, and there never will be again. Think about that for a moment. You're 1 in 8 billion. What you bring to the table is extraordinary, and the world needs it. The world needs it. But here's the catch. It's up to you to unleash that greatness. No one else can do it for you. So stop playing small. Stop shrinking to fit into someone else's expectations or ideas of who you should be. Life isn't about blending in, it's about standing out. It's about embracing your unique voice, your unique power, and stepping into the fullness of who you are. Because when you do, you don't just change your own life, you light the way for others. You show them what's possible. You become a beacon of hope, a source of inspiration. The truth is, we all have doubts, we all have fears, but greatness isn't about being fearless. It's about moving forward in spite of the fear. It's about saying, I might not have all the answers, but I'm willing to try. I'm willing to fail. I'm willing to get back up and keep going. No matter what, that's what separates the dreamers from the doers. That's what sets apart those who live an extraordinary life from those who settle for ordinary. And let me tell you this, your life is a gift. Every breath you take is an opportunity to create, to grow, to impact the world in a way that only you can. Don't waste it. Don't let fear or doubt rob you of the life you were meant to live. Because when you tap into your greatness, when you truly own your power, you become unstoppable. You become the kind of person who doesn't just dream but creates. The kind of person who doesn't just wish but achieves. The question is not whether you have greatness inside of you. The question is, will you claim it? Will you step up and live the life you were destined for? Because the moment you decide to, everything changes. You become alive, on fire with purpose, and ready to take on the world. And that, my friend, is how you change your life. Your life is not defined by your circumstances. It's not shaped by what happened to you, where you came from, or what others said you could or couldn't do. Your life is shaped by one thing, the story you tell yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. That story, more than anything else, determines your destiny. Think about it. How many times have you told yourself, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, it's too late for me? Those words, that internal dialogue, have more power over your life than any external obstacle ever could. Because the truth is, it's not the events in your life that hold you back, it's the meaning you attach to them. If you've convinced yourself that your past defines you, that your failures are permanent, or that your dreams are out of reach, then that story becomes your reality. But here's the beautiful thing, you are the author of your story. At any moment, you can pick up the pen and rewrite it. You can choose to tell yourself a new story, one that empowers you instead of limits you. One that says, I am enough, I am capable, I am unstoppable, because the truth is you are all those things, you just have to believe it. You see, your brain is always listening to the words you speak and the thoughts you think. It doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. It simply accepts what you feed it and works to make it true. So if you keep feeding it negativity and self-doubt, it will find every reason to keep you stuck. But if you start feeding it belief, courage, and possibility, it will find every reason to help you succeed. Think about the greatest achievers in history. Do you think they got there by accident? No, they got there because they chose to believe in a story bigger than their circumstances. They chose to believe in their vision even when no one else did. They chose to see failure not as the end, but as a stepping stone. And you can do the same because the power to change your story is already inside you. Let me ask you this, what kind of story do you want to live? One of regret, excuses, and unfulfilled potential, or one of courage, growth, and extraordinary achievement? Because that choice is yours, and it starts right now. Not tomorrow, not next week now. Right now, you can decide to let go of the old, limiting beliefs that have been holding you back and step into a new, empowering story that moves you forward. It won't be easy. There will be moments when doubt creeps back in, when fear tries to take over. But in those moments, remind yourself of this: you are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not the labels that others have placed on you. You are more powerful than you realize. And you have the ability to create a story that reflects that power. So stop waiting for someone else to rewrite your story for you. Stop waiting for permission, validation, or the perfect moment. Take ownership of your narrative and start living as the person you've always known you could be. Because when you change your story, you change your life. And when you change your life, you inspire others to do the same. That's how you create a ripple effect of transformation that goes far beyond yourself. And it all starts with the story you choose to believe. Your life changes the moment you make a decision. Not just any decision, a real decision. One that isn't just a fleeting wish or a half-hearted maybe. It's a decision that comes from deep within, where you say, this is it. No more excuses. No more waiting. I am taking control, and I am making this happen. Most people don't decide. They dabble, they try. They say, I'll give it a shot and see what happens, but that's not how transformation works. Change doesn't come from wishing or hoping, it comes from commitment. It comes from drawing a line in the sand and saying, from this moment forward, I will not settle for anything less than my best. That's the kind of decision that transforms your life. Let me be clear, a real decision cuts off any other possibility. The word decision comes from the Latin root decider, which means to cut off. When you decide, you eliminate any chance of turning back. You stop entertaining excuses. You stop giving power to fear. You burn the boat so there's no retreat, only progress. And in that moment, something incredible happens. You tap into a level of strength and resourcefulness you didn't even know you had. But here's what stops most people: fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. It whispers in your ear, what if it doesn't work? What if you're not enough? What if you lose everything? And so instead of deciding, you hesitate, you wait, you stay in the safety of your comfort zone. But let me ask you this: has your comfort zone ever made you proud? Has it ever brought you closer to the life you dream of? The answer is no. If you want a life of extraordinary meaning, growth, and fulfillment, you must be willing to face the fear and decide anyway. Because fear is not the enemy, it's a sign. It's proof that you're stepping into something bigger than yourself. It's a reminder that you're alive, that you're growing. And growth only happens when you decide to move beyond what's comfortable and into what's possible. Here's the truth: every decision you make, big or small, is a vote for the person you're becoming. Every time you choose courage over fear, progress over procrastination, action over excuses, you cast a vote for the person you want to be. And over time, those decisions compound. They shape your habits, your mindset, and ultimately your destiny. So what's stopping you from deciding right now? What's holding you back from saying, I am done playing small? I am done waiting for the perfect moment. I am done letting fear dictate my future. Because here's the thing: the perfect moment doesn't exist. There will always be reasons to wait. But waiting is the enemy of progress. If you want to change your life, the time to decide is now. This is your life. This is your moment. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't need to see the entire path in front of you. You just need to decide that you're going to take the first step and then take it. Because the moment you decide, the moment you commit fully, the universe starts to move. Doors you never noticed begin to open. Opportunities you never imagined start to appear. But none of that happens until you decide. So make the decision. Make it with your whole heart. And when you do, commit to it. Don't just try, do. Don't just hope, act. Because that's what it takes to create a life that inspires you, a life that energizes you, a life that you're proud of. And it all starts with one powerful, unshakable decision. Make it now. Success isn't built in a single moment. It's not the result of one lucky break, one big opportunity, or one grand gesture. Success is built in the small, consistent actions you take every single day. It's your habits, the things you do when no one is watching, that determine the life you live. Every day you're laying bricks. Each choice, each action, each moment of discipline or lack of it is a brick in the foundation of your future. And here's the thing: it's not about being perfect. It's about showing up. It's about deciding that no matter how small the step, you're going to take it, and you're going to take it again tomorrow and the next day and the next. You don't need to make massive changes all at once. In fact, the greatest transformations often start with the smallest shifts. Maybe it's waking up 15 minutes earlier to work on your goals. Maybe it's choosing water over soda. Maybe it's taking 5 minutes to express gratitude for what you already have. Those small actions might seem insignificant in the moment, but over time, they add up to something extraordinary. Here's the secret: momentum is your greatest ally. When you commit to small, consistent actions, you create momentum. And once momentum builds, it's hard to stop. Suddenly, what used to feel difficult becomes second nature. What used to seem impossible starts to feel within reach. That's the power of habits. They compound, they grow, they shape not only what you do, but who you are. But the opposite is also true. If you let bad habits take root, if you skip one workout, one productive hour, one chance to give your best, it might not seem like a big deal at first. But those missed opportunities also compound. They create a pattern, a trajectory, and before you know it, you're farther from your goals than you ever intended to be. So the question is, what kind of habits are you building? Are you making choices that align with the life you want, or are you allowing distractions, excuses, and short-term comfort to dictate your days? Because every day, you're either moving closer to your dreams or further away from them. There's no in between. The key is to focus on being just 1% better than you were yesterday. Not perfect, not flawless, just better. Imagine if every day you committed to improving by 1%. What would your life look like a month from now? A year from now? 5 years from now? That small, steady progress would create a transformation so profound it would blow your mind. You don't need to conquer the world overnight. You just need to take the next step, then the next, and the next. Those steps, no matter how small, will lead you to places you never thought possible. And when you look back, you'll realize it wasn't about one big leap. It was about the thousands of small, consistent actions you took along the way. So commit to your habits, protect them, nurture them, because they are the seeds of your future. Start today, start small, and keep going. Because when you show up for yourself every day, no matter how challenging it gets, you build a life that's not only successful, but meaningful. And that is the ultimate reward. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess, but it will only take you as far as you train it to go. Think of your mind as a garden. Whatever you plant there, whatever you water and nurture will grow. If you plant seeds of fear, doubt, and negativity, your mind will cultivate those weeds, choking out your potential. But if you plant seeds of belief, courage, and gratitude, you'll create a garden of unstoppable growth and possibility. Most people don't realize this. Your mind is always listening to the words you say and the thoughts you think. Every time you tell yourself, I'm not good enough, this is too hard, or I'll never succeed, your brain takes that as an instruction. It works to make that thought your reality. But when you start feeding it empowering beliefs, thoughts like, I've got this, I'm capable, or I'm on the path to greatness, your brain shifts gears. It starts looking for ways to prove those beliefs true. That's how powerful your focus is. What you focus on expands. If you focus on problems, they'll grow in your mind until they feel insurmountable. But if you focus on solutions, opportunities, and what you're grateful for, those things will expand instead. It's not about ignoring reality, it's about choosing where to direct your energy. Energy flows where attention goes, and the quality of your life is determined by what you decide to focus on. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces you can feed your mind. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your perspective from scarcity to abundance. You stop seeing life as something that's happening to you and start seeing it as something that's happening for you. Gratitude rewires your brain to recognize the good in every situation, even the challenging ones. And when you come from a place of gratitude, you attract more of what you want into your life. But it's not just about what you think, it's about what you consume. The content you expose your mind to every day is just as important as the food you put in your body. If you constantly feed your mind with negativity, whether it's from social media, the news, or toxic people, don't be surprised when your outlook becomes negative too. Protect your mental diet. Surround yourself with positivity. Read books, watch videos, and engage with people who inspire you, challenge you, and lift you higher. You also have to guard your self-talk. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, stop and reframe it. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I'm learning how to do this. Instead of, I'll never succeed, say, every step I take brings me closer to success. It's not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about training your mind to see possibility instead of limitation. This isn't just a mental exercise, it's a life-changing practice. Your thoughts create your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions determine your results. It all starts in your mind. So feed it positivity, feed it possibility, feed it belief, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Because when you change your mindset, you change your life. Life will never be without challenges. No matter who you are, no matter what you've achieved, obstacles will come. Failures will happen. Disappointments are inevitable. But here's the truth that most people don't realize: challenges aren't there to break you, they're to build you. They're there to reveal your strength, sharpen your character, and push you to levels you never thought possible. The most successful people in the world didn't get there because they avoided problems, they got there because they embraced them. They understood that every challenge is an opportunity in disguise. It's a chance to grow, to learn, and to evolve. It's not the challenges that define you, it's how you respond to them. You see, pain is part of life, but suffering is optional. Pain is what happens to you, but suffering is the meaning you attach to it. When something goes wrong, you have a choice. You can let it defeat you, or you can let it drive you. You can focus on the problem, or you can focus on the solution. You can see yourself as a victim, or you can see yourself as a warrior. Think about this: every time you overcome a challenge, you become stronger. It's like a muscle growth doesn't happen without resistance. When you lift weights, the resistance is what builds your strength. Life works the same way. The struggles, the failures, the setbacks, they're not there to stop you. They're there to prepare you for what's next, for the greater challenges, the bigger opportunities, the life you're meant to live. But here's the catch: most people see challenges as walls. They look at them and think, I can't do this, it's too hard, it's not fair, and they stop. But those walls aren't there to keep you out, they're there to see how badly you want it. They're there to separate those who are merely interested from those who are truly committed. The truth is, you don't grow in comfort. Growth happens when you step into the unknown, when you face your fears, when you take on challenges that feel bigger than you. And in the process, you discover something incredible: you're stronger than you thought. You're more capable than you imagined. You're unstoppable when you decide to be. So the next time life throws a challenge your way, don't shrink back. Don't complain. Don't ask, why me instead? Ask, what's the lesson here? What is this challenge teaching me? How can I grow from this? Because every obstacle contains a gift, but you have to be willing to look for it. Remember, diamonds are created under pressure. Trees grow stronger when they're exposed to the wind. And you are forged in the fire of your challenges. Every time you face a setback and choose to keep going, every time you stumble and get back up, you're becoming the person you were meant to be. And that person, they don't just survive, they thrive. They don't just endure, they excel. So embrace the challenges, welcome the obstacles, see them for what they are: stepping stones to your greatness, because the truth is, life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. And every challenge is just another part of your journey to becoming unstoppable. Your environment shapes you more than you realize. The people you surround yourself with, the places you spend time in, and the energy you allow into your life will determine your direction. You may have heard the saying, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, I'm here to tell you that this isn't just some motivational quote, it's the truth. The people in your life either uplift you or hold you back. They either encourage you to dream bigger or make you doubt what's possible. Look around you right now. Who are the people closest to you? Are they pushing you to be the best version of yourself, or are they feeding your doubts and fears? Are they inspiring you to reach for the stars, or are they comfortable in their own mediocrity, pulling you down with them? The people you surround yourself with will either help you rise to your highest potential, or they will keep you stuck at your current level. And it's not just about people, it's about the environments you choose. If you're constantly surrounding yourself with negativity, with clutter, with chaos, your mind will mirror that. If you're around toxic energy, your energy becomes toxic. But when you step into a space of growth, when you align yourself with people who are positive, driven and striving for something bigger, you start to reflect that energy. You begin to raise your standards without even realizing it. This is why you must be intentional about the people you allow into your life. Surround yourself with those who inspire you, challenge you, and support your vision. Find mentors who have achieved what you want to achieve and learn from them. Connect with people who will hold you accountable, who will remind you of your greatness when you forget it, and who will help you push past your limits. But you also need to be that person for others. You can't just take, you must also give. You have the power to impact those around you, to lift them up, to inspire them with your own actions, your own growth. When you lead by example, when you show others that it's possible to break through, to rise, to become more, you elevate not only yourself, but the world around you. And let me tell you something, when you elevate your environment will elevate you. When you choose to step into places and surround yourself with people who are already where you want to be, something shifts. You start to believe that it's possible for you too. You start to see the world differently, not as a place of limitations, but as a playground of possibilities. And you stop accepting anything less than the life you know you're capable of. Now, here's the most important part. You have the power to change your environment. You don't have to wait for permission. You don't have to wait for someone else to make a move. You can decide today to seek out people who are on a similar journey, who are committed to growth, who are dedicated to improving, and who won't settle for anything less than extraordinary. You can choose to create a space around you that fuels your success. So I ask you, what kind of environment are you creating for yourself? Is it one that supports your growth, that challenges you, that pushes you to become better? Or is it one that keeps you stuck, that holds you back, that reinforces your limiting beliefs? The choice is yours. Step up, take control. Surround yourself with the energy and the people who will help you rise. Because when you elevate your environment, you elevate your life. And that's how you change your world, one choice, one person, one environment at a time. Success doesn't happen by chance. It's not something that falls into your lap when the stars align or when you get lucky. Success is a result of relentless effort, consistent discipline, and most importantly, taking action. And not just any action, but massive, focused action. Action that pushes you beyond your comfort zone, beyond what feels easy or familiar, into the place where real growth happens. Think about it. How many people have great ideas, amazing dreams, and a burning desire for success, but never take action? They wait for the perfect moment. They wait until they're ready. They wait until everything lines up perfectly. But guess what? That perfect moment doesn't exist. You will never feel 100% ready. You will never have all the answers, but that's okay. Because the key to success isn't about waiting for the perfect conditions, it's about taking action despite the fear, despite the uncertainty, despite the lack of a clear path forward. Massive action isn't about making one big move. It's about taking small steps every single day, even when it doesn't seem like it's making a difference. It's about showing up consistently, even when you don't feel like it. It's about putting in the work day after day without worrying about immediate results, knowing that every step, every action is bringing you closer to your goal. This is where most people fall short. They take a few steps, they hit a roadblock, and then they give up. They try something once, it doesn't work, and they quit. But what separates the winners from the rest is perseverance. It's the ability to keep going even when the results aren't immediately obvious. It's the understanding that success is not linear, it's messy. It's full of twists and turns, and often, the only way to get to the other side is to keep moving forward no matter what. Ask yourself, what action can I take today that will move me one step closer to my goal? Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for the stars to align. Take massive action now. Start where you are with what you have and give it everything you've got. Every small step you take is a step toward the life you want, the person you want to become, and the impact you want to make. And let me tell you something, when you commit to taking action every single day, the momentum starts to build. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as you continue to take action, it grows bigger and bigger until one day you look back and realize that the small steps you took every day have created massive change in your life. But remember, this action is not just about doing more. It's about doing the right things. It's about being strategic with your efforts, focused on the tasks that will actually bring you closer to your goal. And when you take the right action in the right direction with consistency and belief, there is nothing that can stop you. So today, make the decision to act. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the perfect time. Act now. Because when you take massive action, you are telling the universe that you are serious about your dreams. You are telling yourself that you are ready. And most importantly, you are telling your future that it's already in motion. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. And the only way to build that bridge is to start moving forward step by step right now. One of the most powerful forces in the universe is belief. The beliefs you hold about yourself, your capabilities, and your future shape the way you experience the world. The truth is, what you believe is what you become. If you believe that success is out of reach, that you're not capable, that you don't deserve more, then your actions will reflect that belief. But if you believe with every fiber of your being that you are worthy of success, that you have what it takes, and that you can overcome any challenge, your actions will align with that belief and you will see extraordinary results. Beliefs are like filters through which you view the world. They color your perception of what's possible. If your belief is rooted in doubt and fear, you'll only see obstacles, limitations, and reasons to give up. But if your belief is rooted in confidence and possibility, you will see opportunities, solutions, and paths to success. The most successful people in the world didn't achieve greatness by accident. They did so because they believed it was possible, even when the odds were stacked against them, even when others told them it couldn't be done. Think about this. You have the power to change your beliefs at any moment. If you want a new outcome in your life, you must first change the belief that's leading you to your current results. It's as simple as this: change your beliefs and you change your life. But how do you do that? You start by recognizing the beliefs that are holding you back. What are the beliefs you've been carrying around for years that no longer serve you? What are the stories you've been telling yourself about why you can't succeed? It's time to let go of those limiting beliefs. It's time to stop identifying with the story of "I'm not good enough," or "I don't have the right resources," or "it's too late for me." These beliefs are just stories, and you have the power to rewrite them. The key to changing your beliefs is to take consistent, focused action that challenges them. When you take a bold step forward, when you push past your fears and doubts, you send a powerful message to your mind: I can do this. With every step you take toward your goal, your belief in yourself grows stronger. The more you do, the more you see evidence that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that you have the power to create the life you want. But here's the catch: you have to believe in yourself before you see the results. You have to believe it's possible before the evidence shows up. This is what separates those who succeed from those who don't. Most people wait for proof before they believe, but the winners believe first. They take action, they persist, and then the results come. They trust the process, they trust their own strength, and they trust that their belief will guide them to the right outcome. Now let's talk about how to reinforce these empowering beliefs. You need to constantly feed your mind with positive, uplifting messages. This is why you must listen to things every day that elevate your thinking, that strengthen your belief in what's possible. The more you feed your mind with empowering thoughts, the stronger your beliefs become. Whether it's through listening to motivational speakers, reading books, or surrounding yourself with people who encourage and support you, make sure you are constantly nurturing your belief system with what you need to thrive. The most successful people are not necessarily the most talented or the most gifted. They are the ones who truly believe in themselves and their potential. They have an unshakable belief that no matter what obstacles come their way, they will find a way to push through. And when you cultivate that same belief in yourself, nothing can stand in your way. So today, make the decision to believe in yourself. Decide that you are worthy of success. Decide that you are capable of achieving your dreams, and take action on that belief every single day. Because when you believe in yourself, when you truly understand your worth, you unleash the power to create a life beyond your wildest imagination. And that's when everything starts to change. When you change your beliefs, you change your world. When you change your beliefs, you change your destiny. What you do today will determine your tomorrow. It's easy to think that the small actions don't matter, that the little choices you make won't have a lasting impact. But let me tell you, the small things are the big things. The daily decisions you make, the habits you build, the mindset you cultivate, they all add up. They either move you closer to your goals or keep you stuck in a cycle of mediocrity. Too many people wait for a breakthrough moment expecting that one big event, that one dramatic change will suddenly transform their lives. But the truth is, breakthrough moments are created by the choices we make in the ordinary moments. It's what you do today, right now, that sets the stage for your future. Success is built on consistency. It's not the single act of brilliance that leads to greatness. It's the ongoing commitment to showing up, putting in the work, and improving no matter what. It's about doing the things you don't always feel like doing, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's hard, because you know that those actions are laying the foundation for your future success. Every single day, you have the power to shape your life. You have the power to choose your thoughts, your actions, your habits. And those choices, no matter how small they seem in the moment, will compound over time. The question is, what are you choosing? Are you choosing to move forward? Are you choosing to improve, to grow, to take action? Or are you choosing to stay the same, to stay comfortable, to stay stuck? The most successful people in the world are not the ones who make big moves once in a while. They are the ones who make small, powerful decisions every day that add up to extraordinary results. The daily commitment to their vision, to their personal growth, to their success. They know that the power lies in the consistent, repeated actions that lead them forward. This is why it's so important to make today count. You can't control everything that happens in life. There will always be things outside your control, but you can control how you respond. You can control how you choose to move through your day, how you approach your goals, and how you show up for yourself. Every choice you make today is an investment in your future. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, every time you choose focus over distraction, every time you choose growth over stagnation, you are building a better version of yourself. And while it might not feel like much in the moment, when you look back, you'll see that it was those moments, the decisions you made each day that changed your life. So stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop waiting for everything to fall into place. The time is now. The moment is here. Today is the day to take action. Don't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes. It's the choices you make today that will shape the life you lead tomorrow. And when you begin to realize the power of today, when you truly understand that every single moment counts, you will start to live differently. You will start to live with purpose, with passion, with power. So, what will you do today? What will you choose today? Will you make it count? Because today is where your future begins. And today is where your transformation starts. The power is in your hands. The choice is yours. Make today the day you start living the life you've always dreamed of. Start today and change your life forever. As you stand here today, know this: you are not defined by your past. You are not defined by your mistakes, your failures, or your setbacks. You are defined by what you do next, by the actions you take from this moment forward. The power to change your life, to elevate your future, is in your hands right now. It's in the choices you make, the decisions you take, and the mindset you choose to embrace. Every single day is a new opportunity, a new chance to build the life you want, to create the person you're meant to become, to achieve the success you deserve. You have the ability to shape your destiny. It's all within your grasp. But it starts with the decision to take action. It starts with the commitment to step into your power, to believe in yourself, and to take control of your future. You're not waiting for something to happen. You are the force that makes things happen. It's time to stop waiting for the perfect moment and start taking massive action now. It's time to stop doubting yourself and start believing in your potential. And it's time to stop settling for anything less than the best version of yourself. The world is waiting for what you have to offer. The life you want, the success you dream of, it's all out there, just beyond your comfort zone, just beyond your current limitations. You have everything it takes to break through and create the life of your dreams. All you have to do is make the choice to step forward, to push through the barriers, and to never stop moving toward your goals. This is your moment. This is your time. Listen to this every day, and you will change your life. Your future is not determined by what you've done before, but by what you do now. So step up. Take action. Believe in yourself. The world is yours for the taking. It's time to unlock your greatness. Let's go.